Is this kind of like the first movie, in your opinion, that was made specifically for the experience?
Well, I mean, I guess to one degree or another, we're kind of sensation junkies anyway, so I guess all of our movies are made for, the experience. But having said that, this one in particular is.
This one is particular because of the experience that I have at Quentin's theater.
Yeah.
Seeing a double feature on film, as opposed to just watching an old movie on DVD and
Yeah.
seeing it with the old vintage trailers and getting that experience. I wanted to recreate that experience for the whole world. Really, to pretend like everybody's in his living room watching this. In that way, it was very much made to be a very showmanship type adventure to go on.
And there also is an aspect about it too of we're also kind of commenting on what we feel is the lack of showmanship that exists in movie theaters anyway. That used to be all part of it. Now it's just like you're renting a seat and watching a movie. And if anything, you see commercials in front of it. Yeah. So we're trying to bring that back into take the grindhouse aesthetic that was involved with showmanship and hoopla, and drag that kicking and screaming into the multiplexes.
You guys have a lot of fun in this movie just kind of messing with the audience. Just talk a little bit about some of the ways you guys are kind of screwing with them.
Well, some of these old prints that we would watch would be so scarred up and beat up that they would mess with you anyway. We were watching one horror film where the sound dropped out and there was no sound, and right before the big scare, it popped back on, and that was an accident. But I thought, we got to do stuff like that on purpose.
Yeah, I know. It was like,
Really,
wow, that was a dream. That was perfect.
Accident.
And also part of the thing, and we tried to work this in, is in my print collection and watching these different movies, is oftentimes these prints are like Frankenstein monsters. This reel looks like this, and that reel looks like that. And you notice at the end of mine, all of a sudden it gets looking good. Well, you'd get that. You'd get all of a sudden there's like an IB Technicolor reel mixed up with this like faded film, and all of a sudden, oh my God, that looks gorgeous. Put sunglasses on. What's going on?
Or sometimes you had one print that would have a missing reel in it,
Yeah.
and we thought, wow, that'd be a great device to really play with the audience. Take out a section of the movie that you don't really need to see, and just get to all the good parts and skip all the rest. And that became a really fun device. I think the audience is right with it. When we've showed it to an audience, they really dig that.
Robert's missing reel plays as a joke. I actually want the audience to get mad. I want them to actually vocally scream, "Quentin, you